Today I will discuss the importance of platelets in blood. Students, what happens if the system of tube develops a leak? Think about situation when we are injured and start bleeding. Yes, naturally. To avoid this, the blood has platelet cells which circulate around the body and plug these leaks by helping to clot the blood at these points of injury. You can see in the diagram at your screen, the second diagram, the platelets are plugged over there at the leak. Now lymph. Do you know? There is another type of the fluid also involved in the transportation. This is called lymph or tissue fluid. Through the pores present in the walls of the capillaries, some amount of plasma, proteins, and blood cells escape into intercellular space in the tissue to form the tissue fluid, or you can say lymph. It is similar to plasma of blood, but colorless and contain less protein. This is the major difference between blood and lymph. Now at your screen you can see the lymph vessels. Green colored vessels are there. Lymph drains into lymphatic capillaries from the intercellular space which join to form large lymph vessels that finally open into the larger veins. Lymph carries digested and absorbed fat from intestine and drains excess fluid from extracellular space back into the blood. Can you tell me the name of the largest lymph vessel? Yes, that is lacteal. Lacteal vessel is the largest lymph vessel in the human body. Now, one of the most important topic, that is blood pressure. In every family, one or two members are suffering from this. Actually, the force that blood exert against the wall of the vessel is called blood pressure. This pressure is much greater in arteries than in vein. Keep in mind. The pressure of blood inside the artery during ventricular systole, you can say contraction, is called systolic pressure, and pressure in artery during ventricular diastole. Diastole means relaxation, is called diastolic pressure. Diastolic and systolic. So normal blood pressure is 120 upon 80 mmHg. Hg stand for mercury. How to measure blood pressure? You can see the sphygmomanometer, the diagram. The arteries you can see at the screen, the arm, rubber cuff inflated with air, and pressure in cuff above 120, easily measurable. The pressure in cuff you can see. Now sphygmomanometer. Blood pressure is measured with an instrument called sphygmomanometer. High blood pressure is also called hypertension and is caused by the constriction of arterioles, which result in increased resistance to blood flow. It can lead to the rupture of an artery and internal bleeding if it is more than that of normal flow. So you can see the blood pressure, how can it be measured?